There's a gateway to another world.
Atmoseeker! In the light, let adventure ignite. Miniatures clash as the lightning strikes. Atmoseeker! Terrain and monsters, legends unfold. Unleash the secrets of dungeons old. The fog rolls in
we, we, there it goes. There goes the lightning. We're back. Hey everyone, welcome to after that live stream. Things going smoothly as possible. All the ghosts have been purged from this place. Isn't that right, Braino? I think we're good. I think we're all good with all the ghosts, all the possums, all the like little rat creatures and everything. They've been just kind of like.
If I had fingers, I'd poke them in your eyes until you subscribe.
Ah, that is an excellent idea. I don't know how to get this back. There we go. It steals it from me. Hey everyone, hope you're having a good week. Good energy flying through the moon. I see the moon in like full bloom out there and stuff. So we're getting ready. We're getting ready for something haunted, something spooky. Something's happening this week. We're working on a whole bunch of stuff. In the meantime, we've got like a whole bunch of different projects that we've been kind of like working on. Getting back into the Tiles from the Crypt stuff that I've been 3D printing for a while, and I was organizing my stuff. Actually, I'm going to show you this little thing. I've had a whole bunch of stuff sitting in a big cardboard box, and I've been getting a bit more organized, getting a little bit more some like crates stuff, so it's a bit more nicer and stuff. But I did notice that I still had quite a bit that was still quite unpainted, so that's not good. Especially when I was like, I wanted to see, I got printed off some extra pieces and stuff that we'll have a look at tonight, which will be some, I think I've stolen a couple of pieces from his Decrepit Dungeons sets and stuff. I'll put links in the description if you want to check that out. At the top of the stream, though, I want to say a huge thank you to my amazing supporters on Patreon, who are the lifeblood soul essence of this channel, giving it its pure juices. It's pure juices of energy. Shut up, Brado. You're gonna say something. But yes, thanks to everyone who's supporting the channel, subscribing to the channel. I want to do a special shout out to you. I want to do a special shout out to Chris Andrus, Constructed Chaos On Air Company, John A. Johnson, Blake Darley, Dr. Justin L. Hamrick, Theos Primus, of course, I see you in the chat. A Light in the Darkness, and Remnant Vencia. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Can't talk today. You know what? I haven't had a whiskey in a while, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, I just want like a little something to just kind of like close out the night. I feel like it would have made something a little nicer, but I don't know. I'm promising myself. I got to get the website done. I got to get some other things together. But I think once I get the website up, maybe I'll treat myself to something. Lucas, you said bring in the juices. That's right. I think Brano had like what we got here. You know, Brano. Did he? see Lucas in the chat.
I'm his only bro, Lucas.
That's right. I'm
his only bro, Lucas.
Stop. Stop it. Dark Kamui, good to see you in the chat too. Yeah, so I haven't done painting and stuff on the live stream for a while, so I figure we'll ease into it, start with something like really nice. We'll get some of these tiles and stuff we've been working on. Some of them are already painted and stuff, so let's get a little closer here. Let's come closer. Yeah. We're just going to be sitting down. It's a little less chaotic than last time where we were running around and stuff. But yeah, we had some of the like cathedral pieces from the crumbling cathedrals. So we did some of that last time. That was like weeks ago. Weeks and weeks. So I've got some more pieces that I've been kind of playing around with. So I'll show you those as well as because I want to get a little bit more like verticality and stuff as well. So yeah, so we'll pull out some of like the extra kind of pieces I've been kind of like working on, but we're also going to have a look at some of the like new pieces. Actually, these new ones are pretty good. I'm gonna get these minis out of here before I smash them. Here we go. I'm gonna move it right out of the way. It is cold tonight. It is cold. We're getting real cold. Yeah, but so one of the new pieces is like a solid wall piece, because we only had like windows and stuff, and that's what we were playing around last time. We're putting in those like colored gels and stuff to get those little LED light windows and stuff. But I still had plenty of those to paint. That is from a different set of something. That is not a dungeony thing. I'm gonna put him up. I'm gonna put him up there. The miniatures up there. There we go. You can stay up there. If Tales from the Crypt, Jared, if you're watching, I did do a little modification to your benches and stuff. Here, take a close look. Can we zoom in closer? Yeah. Woo. Okay. All right. Yeah. So these pews are new, but I did modify them a little bit. I made like they're not. Normally, there's a big hole in the bottom, which looks nice, but it had a bit of an overlay stuff. So I made it just a solid bottom because I'm gonna focus for me. There we go. But yeah, so I've printed a whole set of these because I thought it'd be cool to have like a little cathedral kind of thing, especially if the monsters come in. I really want to run some kind of adventure or something. So maybe we might do something like that, fun, maybe closer to Halloween. All right, so there was some of those wall pieces. We've painted these. I might keep one of these out as a guide because I haven't painted one of those in a while. Plenty of floor pieces and stuff. Oh, but this is the new stuff here. Can we tilt down? Can we zoom in at all? Can we get closer? I think we're gonna have to switch back to this guy. Back. All right. Where am I? Here we go. So yeah, so a couple of the new pieces are these like stair pieces because I wanted to get a little bit more of verticality and thing. And these are pretty nice. Like there was one piece I wanted to print, which was like a little kind of like stand thing, so you could actually put your miniatures on there. I'll have to remember to print that later. But I printed two different variants of them. One of them I actually haven't removed the little supports under there yet, but it kind of pairs nicely with these little razors as well. So these were pretty good. So you can put them into the bottom of these floor tiles and stuff. Anything that has that like groove and stuff. I think that's pretty standard for like an open clip kind of thing. So it goes like that, and then you get a little bit of a raise and things. I've been liking to kind of create these like, what do you call it? Like little staircases and stuff. So I only printed a couple of them because I was just experimenting with this idea. But they're pretty nice for creating like a cool little stairway. Although I do wish it was a little snugger. I wonder if I can add a little something there to make it stick in a bit more. Maybe it's a bit better when I have like some open clips in there or something. I have to try that out. But yeah, we've got some cool little staircases we can build. Although they were pretty good on this one. Yeah, see that's pretty in there. There we go. Yeah, see that's pretty nice and simple. You get a cool elevation of things. And I think that's what I've always liked about this kind of set as well from Tales from the Crypt. It does encourage that kind of verticality as well. And everything can kind of clip onto the sides there. So you can make some really cool like diorama type stuff. I haven't tried combining things with like the... Where are we? All right, there we go. I haven't tried combining stuff with the cavern set yet. But I do have some scaffolds and stuff that we might have a look at later. I think I'm going to just try... I really want to see paint on these stairs. So I think that's what we might start with. A couple of these floor ties, maybe. There is another piece that we might save for a little bit later as well. It's got a little bit of lighting in there. A little bit of... you may have spied it when I was looking at it, at these stairs. If you did, well... You just spoiled the surprise for yourself. But I mean, it's not huge. But it is from the crypt. You know what? Let's just have a look at it. All right. Where is it? Back. Here we go. So it's one of these dungeon column kind of things, but it's got one of those cool little LED wiry kind of thing. So I just ripped like one of those flickery LEDs out of one of those tea light candles, and it's got like a built-in slot in the back there. I think the tricky part is usually with those LED candle lights, they're very the spokes on them are very short, so I kind of wish the spokes on them were a bit longer. So I might have to try and see if you got any ideas on how I can like make those spokes a bit longer. Let me know in the chat. Kind of curious, but now I got to work out which way. Again, it's a 50-50 chance if I line it up in the spokes or not. I missed out. It's a nice snug fit though into there. All right, try it the other way. There we go. I had a 50-50 chance, and don't take me to Vegas. All right, there we go. Then we've got cool little glowy guy. So that's just with the LED and stuff. So I might paint that up too. I wonder if we could get like a little bit of like hot glue on the end there, make a little fire thing. But that's cool. Yeah, the torch is very high up. I wonder if that was kind of intentional. But yeah, you can see it kind of. Oh yeah, see that? Like that's actually quite bright. Nice. Yeah, so that's a cool little extra bit from those like little decrepit dungeon add-on stuff that I put links in the description to that stuff if you want to check it out. But they've been pretty fast to print those. So well, all right. I'm keen to see these stairs painted. So I'm gonna see if I can remember how to paint this stuff. Strangely enough, when I was like, oh, you know what? I'll paint some stuff on a live stream. That sounds good. And then I'm like, man, why am I running out of brown paint again? So I have to remember to stock up on that stuff before we do that kind of thing. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna see if we can get some paint going. So the recipe that I had for this last time, it was mostly. Let's see if I can kind of remember. Let's see if I can remember this recipe. I think it was the brown. Man, I'm definitely gonna like refresh and get a new one of these ones. I found that black wash recipe you mentioned in your Dungeon Blocks painting stream, and it made a huge batch of it. Ooh, that made painting the dungeon pieces way easily. Oh, that's great. Yeah, honestly, I have to make myself a whole new fresh batch of it too. So, because I'm in the same boat. Because you saw that like storage crate from before. I've got 2 of those full of the Dungeon Blocks and the Dungeon Blocks XL ones, like the big ones. Like, it's a lot of gray in here. A lot of gray. So we're gonna have to pull out like all the washes and stuff. So that's a good reminder. Maybe we could try and do that next time. I feel like that might be on the cards. I don't know. Maybe.
Like a fart in the wind.
Don't say that, because it's gonna happen. You know what? Let's paint some Dungeon Blocks next week, because I got a whole bunch of them. I really do. Really want to paint more of those. This is going to be interesting because I think that's on the agenda. I gotta buy. Whoa! I gotta buy. Just don't come at me that close. I gotta buy more of this brown paint. More, and whatever kind of paint I'm gonna have for Dungeon Blocks. What was that? That was. It's probably brown in there too. Just go to the craft store, get lots of. Just give me a whole chunk of this stuff. Ooh, that's nice. You want to get a close up on that? Let's get a close up on this. The microphone's right there. Yeah, there we go. Just like it's just like the last of the ketchup. There's loads left. There's like a whole like bunch caked into the top. All right. We might not be able to pay many tiles with this. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Oh my god, there's a... but in the meantime, I've bought like 6 of these greys. So I've got a ton of these. So... the XL blocks are badass. We're using the Colossal Dungeon and Majestic Highlands in your game. Oh, you know what? I was like looking at that Majestic Highlands. It's like, that looks really good. So, yeah, I'm curious how it's going. Like, because I've probably only used the dungeon blocks once in a game, and I really liked it. I think I probably would have got more out of it if I like pre-made individual rooms. Honestly, that new like tray that he released, that they released for like putting all the setting up all the dungeon tiles and stuff was a lot better because it had like that interlocking thing. So I think I was trying to work out how do I lay this out and like change it on the fly for all these different like rooms and stuff. But at the same time, like if I needed to kind of just quickly set up a room there and then, it was pretty easy. Just move a few walls around and stuff. So yeah, I might have to try that again. I've got a Dragonbane game coming up, so maybe I'll use that in that game. Although that one's meant to be more wilderness stuff. Yeah. Honestly, I've probably been using the same wilderness things for a while, so maybe I should get myself some of those Highland pieces. Treat myself. All right. Okay. So we've got our stuff there. And what was the rest of this secret recipe? Use this like sponge technique. It worked out pretty well last time. Actually not sure if I used much of the black. Let's see. I want to attack some of these stairs this time. See if we can get something good there. And I'm just painting directly onto this filament as well. I haven't primed it or anything. Printed these in 0.12 layer height, I think. That's from memory. I think it was just like brushing it on. Trying to get it into those like grooves and stuff. Yeah, all right. That's not too bad. We're gonna build it up. I think that's what we're gonna do. I need some more room here. There we go. I've been printing a lot of stuff with the lightning infill lately. So these are pretty light. Can just like dry brush it a little bit on the side there. I feel like it's like a building up kind of thing. Also, I've got a fair few chunk of bits, so whatever I can do to kind of have things go quickly is good. Let's see, how does this... I always like to kind of check it on the, on the camera too. Just like, does it look all right on... Because that's where it's going to be used mostly. This paint has a bit more of a like matte finish to it too, so I'm guessing like the color will dial down to a kind of like those other pieces that we had, kind of like this, where it kind of gets a bit more chalky. Oh, you joined the 12 from the Crypt Tribe. Last time you featured them. I'm currently printing the Graveyard set. Oh, I haven't seen the Graveyard set. I might have to check that out. Is that a whole bunch of what? Yeah, what is that? I might have to. I'm curious actually, because me likey me likey those graveyard sets. I mean, I do have a whole bunch of graveyard stuff over there, but if it's like crypts and stuff, I'm curious. Sometimes I'm curious to see how other creators go about creating that kind of stuff, because I've 3D modeled my own crypts and stuff. I'm staring off into like the shadows over there. Where is it? Over there somewhere. I don't know if you can tell. There's nothing over there. Well, it's in the shadows. But it's over there. So I'm always curious to see how other creators put stuff together. I don't go too much because I print stuff off in like a black. Menacing stairs, yeah. Cool stairs, yeah. I'm spewing. I didn't really print off the, what do you call it, the little stand and stuff, because I wouldn't like to test it out with like a mini. Ooh, that's too much. That's way too much. Or can we dial it back? Or we may have missed it. No, undo. Let's see if I can undo it a bit. I may have undone it. Just when you see, you jinxed me there. Which video is the black wash recipe again? I don't know if I specifically have a black wash recipe. I did mention it in the Dungeon Blocks video live stream. I recently made all the past live streams visible again. I don't know why I hid them from before, but yeah, it should be one of the Dungeon Blocks ones. I think the title of the video is like, it's like Dungeon Lego or something, so it should be in there. I'll have to see if I can dig it up. I feel like I need to get better at like getting clips and stuff and editing those and stuff. I just don't have a lot of the spare time to kind of go in there, cut out little clips and make little shorts and stuff. That's probably the smart thing to do as like a content creator. That's the worst at this stuff. I don't know, but you guys are here for the broadcast, for the signal. I like that. Okay, how's that compared? I'm just trying to get it consistent. I probably just need like a little bit more gray. Yeah, just trying to eyeball that. I'm getting paint all over my control here. There we go. A little bit on those highlights, I reckon. maybe we'll leave it as it dries and stuff. So these stairs aren't specifically for this cathedral set, but that's what I wanted to kind of... I wanted to see if I can get some more verticality on things. Because I like it. I like it when... that's personally what I noticed with my kids as well, especially when they're playing. Whenever I can throw things at them that aren't like two-dimensional and stuff, causes them to think a bit better. Gets a bit video gamey, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. That's kind of nice, menacing stairs, I guess. As you said. Don't fall down these babies. I'll have to see. Maybe I can get a little bit of brown in there. Dirty enough. Filthy stairs. Alright. That might do for now. I guess we could come back and lighten up some of the edges and stuff. We'll have to see how it dries, I think. Oh, but yeah, that does look pretty nice. That. Do I have any floor tiles that are painted? Ugh, should just paint a fresh one. Be good. Just gotta paint those tiles. Where is it? Just trying to find an all one as an example here. All right, here we go. All right, so that was the thing. That was how it was. All right, so we're gonna try and get it kind of similar. I do like how quickly sometimes this can be. Just do a little bit of that. Boom. Get yourself a nice floor tile ready to go. Although those stairs, they took a while. Okay, how's that consistency? Yeah, it looks pretty close. Maybe a little bit more brown. I need to run some kind of church thing, church encounter. Has anyone got any favorites in the chat? I always think of the one from Curse of Strahd with Doru. poor Doru in the basement. I'm so hungry, father. He's just shouting out in there, so hungry. You go in there, it's vampire, just wants to eat you. I think that's probably the churchiest one I've been a part of, I guess. There was a cool one I remember hearing about on like the Glass Cannon podcast. That was like early season, early episodes. And they had some good church ones. I think that was like the first arc they had. It was like a cursed church of some kind. Yeah, okay, that works. So we'll have... Let's try and make sure they're all kind of consistent here. Because it goes on very kind of like bright and stuff, but it tones down a lot. That's good. Yeah, we'll wait for those stairs to brighten a bit. What do you call it? Dry a bit. Dry. I haven't done any of these, so we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't have to go too complicated on these. Broken item. Garbage. Now. Fixed. There we go. I do like how fast that could be. This is why I print stuff in black as well, because I want it to use that like for the shading. I guess it's kind of like an overbrushing kind of technique, huh? There we go. We got one done.
Get me out of here, call 911.
Nope. You stay there. Your new brain juice hasn't arrived yet. I'm hoping that will make you a little bit more pliable, a little bit more nicer for everyone that's out there. Because I quite frankly, I haven't been too cheap, too happy with how you've been behaving on the podcast. Is this
Help
a podcast?
Me get out of here by subscribing.
That's a good idea, though. I do like that. I wonder what happens if you do call 911 in Australia. I don't know.
Prepare yourselves for disappointment.
The whole thing just fell over. Oh no! Wait, I've got double chat here going, so I don't miss any chat. It's the last time I got, but it's made a whole mess of things now. We'll go single chat now. No, 911's not available in Australia, but I wonder what happens if you do call it. You know what? I'm not going to try and find out. That's probably a bad idea. This is always interesting when I finish here and I go to bed and it's just got like brown hands. My wife is just like, "What have you been doing?" This isn't nothing, man. All right, I think we're making some good headway on this stuff. Let's see, we've got. I want to get my cursed stairs going, and then we'll have a look at maybe create a nice layout or something. Maybe. Wouldn't mind. That's the goal, though, isn't it? We're going to try and get as many painted as possible. The curse of Doru will come. I don't want that. Don't want that at all.
I'll make me the new moon president.
You go going on again. Still about that moon stuff. Ever since he watched that like moon mission kind of thing, he's been going on about like the space toilet and everything. You don't even have a body. Okay, yeah, this is going well. Like these kind of stuff paint super fast because it's pretty simple. I think the stairs took a surprisingly amount of time. Whoop. I'm gonna do that a little bit. Although I am noticing it is kind of like darkening quite a bit after it dries. So it's good to have a little bit of speckling on there or something. He can still flush the space toilet with. Yeah, maybe. I gotta get him working in chat again. He's been down for a while. I kind of want to get it all working again. I don't know what's happening. I might have to get into the brain code, see if we can get something a bit more functional. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. There we go. We're almost there. Almost got staircase. Oh, that one was super fast. I don't know what we did. Maybe I just put more paint on there. But yeah, that one came together fast. All right, groovy. More like that, please. Just gonna highlight those edges a bit. There we go. Nice. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, a floor, and actually we can probably stack this up. That dried pretty well. That's the new one compared to the. Oh wait, that's the new one. That's pretty close. All right, so we've got that. Let's see if we can get a layout going here. I like the wrapping around staircase. Kind of nice. Nice way to do it. Slot those in. Ooh. Got it. I wonder, because there's like a version of those like pillars that go underneath it. If I should have gotten the ones that should have printed the ones that have the open clip slots at the bottom, maybe that would have been smarter. I don't know. But yeah, see, that's looking starey. Especially we put some stuff like that next to it. Ooh. Yeah, that's starting to look nice. God. This laptop is basically I don't know if you know, it is still in Windows 10 or something. Don't tell Mr. Microsoft, because he's forcing me to update and I don't want I don't want to. I like things how they are. I like not having constant updates and things I don't care about, like a Copilot and everything. Just I don't want any of that stuff. They keep trying to force me to update. Just back off, okay? I don't. If you're listening, Bill Gates, don't do it. Leave my laptop alone. He's watching. It's just watching this obscure YouTuber painting rocks. Yeah, totally.
I'll prepare yourselves for disappointment.
There's no need for that. Smart. Can really tell Seb actually works in tech. My experience with technology is turning things off and on again. It's something I've recently taught to my kids. Like 90% of all problems with technology, all fixed. You turn it off and you turn it back on again. Oh, look at that! It's all working now. There are open lock bases that you could print and then glue your stairs to. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea. Although I'm not sure about like the height, if the height is different, but that is a really good idea. Is that like the standard open lock stuff that you can find, or is that specific to tiles from the crypt? I don't know. If it is specific to tiles from the crypt, I'll be interested. Yeah, might try and dig that up. Or if it's just from like is open lock stuff, is that the stuff from like printable scenery? Is it their shtick? The open lock stuff? I feel like that's right. I feel like that's accurate. Maybe they have all the bases stuff. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself here. No, I want to get that second stairs there. Yeah. Wrap around the corner. Just like that. There we go. See, it's all happening here. Actually, I want to have this guy, this solid wall here. Let's paint that guy up. And then we'll do the stairs. That'd be cool. Kind of like sometimes I'm worried, like, oh my god, I'm really just smearing it on here, but you gotta kind of trust the process a bit. And I think a lot of it is just like building it up, until it looks good, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Ish. Yeah, maybe it is just like going over it with like the brown stuff. Instead of locks, you could use a combo of magnets and thin metal strips to make a clickable set of bases. That's interesting too. I'm two minds about modularity. I feel like there's a fine line, right? Like you want it modular enough that you can, creatively assemble the pieces in a cool way, or you want it, but you don't want it too modular, so then it's lots of like fragmented pieces. There's like, oh, this is a lot of effort to make just like a simple dungeon room. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a sweet spot. I feel like this does a pretty good job. This Tiles from the Crypt set, keeping it in that like sweet spot, I guess, of like, although yeah, sometimes I wish like there was some more specific, maybe like even here, right, like on the stairs, I reckon, especially on this one with like the where is it, because it's got the open clip there. I would have loved like just the open clip up there, but I guess it's not deep enough to do the open clip. So you would have had to do it lower or something. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, see, it would have been great to have it there, so then I could make these like wall sections and stuff. I don't know. Just thoughts. As far as I know, OpenLock is an open source standard that many terrain creators use. That's true. That is true. I was thinking of using it for like stuff that isn't just terrain as well. Like little attachments and stuff. Like if you wanted to put like little cable clips or pipe clips and stuff. But it's probably one of the big ones, isn't it? One of the major ones. I would guess. One of the main ones. What is over there? That looks like to be some kind of ghost. Is it? Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh my god. It just came at me. Came at me from the shadows. Stay back, foul spirit. I thought we were done with all that stuff. All that haunted stuff was coming through. See, yeah, this one paints up real nice. I think we're going well.
On anybody watching, he doesn't know what he's doing. Help me.
That's that, you know. Just you're not helping, Brainer. We gotta change out your brain fluid just so you're tied more into like the internet a bit better, I reckon. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can juice this up a bit. I think we could try it. Such a simple painting technique that works really well. I feel like all the detail and stuff does a lot of the heavy lifting with the painting sometimes. I'm like, oh, he's a great terrain painter. Look at him go. It's like, no, I think it's the terrain doing a lot of heavy lifting here. So yeah, especially I do like seeing that kind of like exposed brick underneath some of these designs, which is cool. All right, this looks almost there. Pretty close. Just trying to speckle in some of that stuff. Cool. All right, that should do it. All right. See, we could clip that in there and stuff. Oh, that's pretty good. But we'll put that down there for now. So what if we want to put that there? That's pretty cool. How's that looking? So this is all turning into this nice little cathedral. So, oh, we did want the stairs going that way, so maybe we want to switch that around. All right. All right, now we're gonna paint this guy. Get that there. Let's ooh, how we doing? We're gonna have to juice this up a bit. Okay, activating it. All right, it's working. It's almost there. All right, I think we almost got it. Yes. A little bit more. I think it didn't do anything. All of that. Typical. All flash and no substance. If you're curious about the little light show we had there, that's a new addition to the show. To the show. It's we did it a live stream. I want to say about maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, a month and a half or something. It's in the live stream, like past ones and stuff. It's me with like a laser thing. And I've been trying to kind of like work it into the show a bit. We'll see. That was fun. That was fun light show and stuff. Although I want to see if I can use it we'll see if we can get something going with like the cathedral setting, because that might be good for like little pins of light and stuff, because it's quite powerful. I know that from experience, because I killed 2 cameras with it by blasting out the sensors with the lasers. Don't point it at your cameras, but we might be able to get some powerful lights going on this terrain. That sounds fun. All right, let's paint up these stairs, and we might try doing that a bit. What do you think, Brano? Is this looking good, or what are we feeling? What are you thinking? I'm curious. Like, gonna like really charge up those circuits a bit.
Get me out of here. Call 911.
It's in Australia, but it's 000. But I'm asking how you feeling about this.
I hate you.
That's not the kind of sass and interplay character kind of stuff that I want to do. The kind of like, I hate you, I love you, and stuff. If you want to see his attitude improve, we're gonna have to get him some new brain juice. I have to get some from the shop. It's kind of, there is like I think they sell like dry ice and stuff down the road. They have some of that stuff, so I have to kind of like book ahead though. It's a pain in the butt. I just haven't got around to it. I am really running out of brown here. We're gonna have enough to kind of get to these stairs done, I reckon, and then it's party time, I reckon. Oh, I want to play around with the laser a bit more. Is that? Yeah. I need some more grey in there. Well, that's something we definitely have plenty of. It's the grey. It's the brown that we're struggling with. Alright, I got one more thing I want to play with, like the verticality as well. I did tease it a little bit at the start. We'll pull it out. Let's see if I can strangle a bit more of this brown out. There we go. Oh, we got more. Yay. Okay, I don't know why I bothered putting black on the canvas, because that doesn't seem to help too much. I worked on the first stairs quite a lot, didn't I? This did take a while, didn't it? That's looking. We're getting close. Oh, they're too far. It's like right in the grooves too. There we go. Maybe if I go too far. Ah, there we go. That's a good way. Just gonna dry it up a bit. Some of that stipple sponge. The lasers are cool, man. Like you gotta be you gotta be careful. But I kind of like it. But we'll play around a little bit with it, I reckon, in a bit. I'm going to see if we can get some more of a setting for like cathedrals with lasers. Because I know it has a lot of presets in there, a lot of different shapes. Yeah, we're pretty much there with this. Oh, we might... I got to do those little columny bits. See, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Whoa. Flying away. All right, we'll let that guy dry. And probably we just need... These guys were pretty quick to paint. These are like little column. Oh, you could stack them. You got a little click clicker thing. That's kind of cool. Make a real tall one. I didn't know they did that. Wingardium Leviosa, swish and a flick. I didn't know you could do that. That is really cool. Oh, and you can't stack it on there, can you? That is very cool. I like that. I like the stack. I didn't know you could do that. That's fun. What's the pattern like? Can I spin it around? Oh, you can't spin it around, so they all have to kind of line up. So see, yeah, like they've all got like little slots. What's in there? Cathedral and lasers sounds like a Blade 2 trailer. Oh man, I was pretty bummed when they said they were like, we actually aren't going to make another Blade movie. Like, man, it's such an easy slam dunk. It's the guy's just killing vampires all the time. Like, what's to try and kind of like work out? Ooh, yeah, my time is being a little temperamental. We're losing haze here. There we go. Oh, for the fog's coming in now. Oh boy. All right, back to it. We're gonna paint these. Maybe I can stack. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's get these guys done. I remember the other ones were pretty fast, so maybe we can do the same, similar. I found this kind of technique for painting pretty good for like FDM prints. Although these are pretty smooth, pretty clean. Because if you're like dry brushing and kind of like moving it down and stuff, sometimes you can, especially if you've had a little problem printing and stuff, it does expose some of those layer lines a bit. Alright, that guy's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Alright, we got another one. It's gonna be pretty hard to top Wesley Snipes' Blade, since the other actor I think would be good for it, who played Warmonger in Black Panther 2. Yeah, oh yeah. Killmonger? Was it Warmonger or Killmonger? I can't remember. But yes, yeah, he would have been good. But yeah, those Wesley Snipes ones, those are fun. Like the first one was really cool. I feel like there was just like a whole genre of films back then. Like what was like there was the Underworld movies and stuff from back then. Was that all in the same shtick of like vampire stuff, vampire hell stuff? I think so. Was the Spawn movie around then? I can't remember. I remember kind of liking the Spawn movie. Some of the like effects and stuff were pretty good. Although there were some hokey ones as well. Like when he goes sees the devil in the bottom. Yeah, these are pretty quick. Yeah. Spawn was 96. You're right. I feel like that's kind of adjacent, I guess. Underworld 2 and 3. We didn't know how good we had for movies back then. That's true. They were just, I feel like they were just starting to do like those like digital stunt double stuff. I don't remember which Blade it was, but there was one guy that was like digital and was like, oh man, they haven't quite nailed this. He looks kind of like rubber bandy and stuff, but like all the practical stuff always looks like top notch. Yeah, man, Blade was cool. I haven't watched those films in a while. I might fire up the VCR and have a look. I think that's a good idea.
Unlike a fart in the wind.
No. You keep saying that. You don't have any bowels.
I'll harm his only bro Lucas.
Oh no, he's broken.
I'll join the Discord. It's cool beans.
Oh no, he's gone rogue, I think. Good. I don't like that. Scorpion King 2 in Miami 2 was worse for that. That one copped a lot of I don't know if you watched the like Corridor Crew VFX reacts guys. They did some like cool stuff with like that scene and stuff. I think they actually talked to the guys that did the original effects and stuff too. It's awkward. It's awkward because they like bagged it out as well. CGI rock, yeah. All right, we're on our final stretch here, I think, and then I want to have a look at one extra thing that I've been starting to piece together. Oh, we gotta blaze through the rest of these columns, I reckon. Let's go. Let's activate. Should be able to get these done pretty quick. All right. Yeah, cool. All right, that one was pretty fast. I think. I think. All right, that one is done. Last one. We'll have our stairs, which will be cool because I want to see how this comes together. The Burly Brawl from Matrix 2 was notorious for its awful digital doubles. Which was the Burly Brawl? Is that the one where they're in that little courtyard kind of thing, and there's a whole bunch of the Agent Smiths crisps. I feel like though, like the movies were entertaining and good enough that you kind of forgave it a bit, right? Am I wrong about that? Like, I feel like people can be pretty forgiving of special effects if the movie's fun to watch, right? Like I've watched stuff all the time where it's like you can totally tell that like this monster is just like paper mache and like the latex hasn't fully cured or something and stuff, but like the vibe is there, the fun vibe and everything. I feel like that counts for a lot. Well, although like these days, like they've had those insane like budgets and like digital effects and stuff, and just the movies have been pretty crap. So it's been, I think it's a lot easier to be kind of like, I don't know, harder on them, I guess. I don't know. Is that a weird take? I don't know. All right. We got some columns going. I didn't paint this guy though, but it's getting a bit late. If it gets past midnight, bad things happen in here. So we gotta jazz through this. But we got our little column-y guys, which is cool. I can set up my little stairway. That'll be good. Snug that in. It's all a bit wet, and I got the brown hands. Yeah. Ugh. So it's still a little bit wet. Let's see how we go. Boop. All right. Got a little stairway there. Pretty cool. Let me see if I can stack in this thing. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, let's have a look. Go in like this. I mean, that's pretty rad. Got a cool stair thing. Actually, I want to try something. I've got a new lens I've been trying out, which is like this wide angle lens. Let's see if I can get it on there. See what that looks like. Yeah, this one got this one for like $50. Oh, I'm gonna get paint all over it. Just don't touch the glass. I don't mind things getting a little dirty. That's kind of how we roll in here. But just not under the glass. Easy. Okay, let's see how that looks. How is that? Oh, yeah, you see? You see that? That's like your doorbell. What is it? The peephole? There we go. Or you get this like really cool like wide angle. I want to come closer. Can we get closer? Yeah, see that looks cool. Let's see if I can get a little bit more. Man, all this stuff stacks really nicely too. Although we could do a better of a job getting together. Yeah, see that'd be cool. And we have like maybe like some like light coming in through there or something. Actually, I might have something I can clip on there. Been really liking this kind of light. It's this cool like little goosenecky thing. It's all rechargeable and stuff with it. Yeah, there we go. Is that good? Oh yeah. I see. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Let's have a look. See, that looks natural. You can change the color. You can get red, blue. Well, I like the white bit. See, like it's got a little focusing little nozzle thing, so you can go back and forward. And I think you can put little gobo stuff on there too. Yeah, I'm gonna like focus it in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, should we try and get like some lasers going? I wish I wish I had something to like clean my hands because I'm getting like paint on everything. All right, but yeah, I like the look of that. That's cool, especially coming close. Yeah, there we go. We get like a mini on there. I think so. Oh, we do have something. Now I did say I had a couple of extra things I wanted to look at as well, which was, what did we have? Oh, there's something on the print bed that just finished up. Let's see if we can get this guy off. So this is from that Decrepit Dungeon set as well. So this is like this little statue guy. I did modify it a little bit. Oh man, those guys' supports melted off. He's pretty cool. Well, maybe I should have quickly brushed him up. Here we go. Nice, like something there. Something. Can we do a little quick? We can do it like a little. So this is 0.12 layer height, I think. Can we go closer? We can't really go. We got that wide lens on there now. He looks rad. I like that. I'm gonna just brush over it. Like, oh man, that printed real smooth. I think it was from that decrepit dungeon set. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, that's a bit much. It's like a little extra little thing. And the hands turned out really well. I'm really actually quite impressed with this one. I don't know if you could tell, because it's taken a while to kind of like focus, but yeah. And this one printed out real nice. Yeah, I'm curious how this one's going to dry up, because it's going to have that like nice matte finish from things. See that fits nicely there. Let's have a look at it again. See, that works real well. Blends in. Got a cool little statue guy there. I want to come close. Yeah, so I did end up modifying this one a little bit as well, actually, because it originally has like this big flat base on the bottom. This one, I kind of just sliced it off just so I could have it a bit more versatile. So it could go into like structures like this. It's like, that's nice. Got my stairs. We do, yeah. Let's should we try and get couple of lasers going on this thing? What do you reckon? Could be the thing, the cathedral thing, the blade thing. All right, we'll put that guy in there. Oh, there was actually, before we do that, there was a couple of things I wanted to show. We've got, actually, I'm going to take that off. Let's properly. I'm going to have to clean this now. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right, there were a couple of extra things. First. So it was that statue thing, and there were also, I think we showed it at the start, there were those pews. So the pews were cool. I had the nice pews. So we got the stairs, the pews. Do we have any like painted tiles? Might have some more painted tiles. Painted tiles in the box. Yeah, we do. A few. Let's just chuck those on. Get a little bit more floor space here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's so nice with like the light coming through there. This is a really cool set. I like this. I like that you can build up like that, which is real nice. Yeah, these pews are cool too. I've got a little bit of a cheat that I use to kind of like fix up these pews, because I print them out in these like in the brown filament and stuff. Just grab some like sandpaper. Just rough them up a bit. I know you could use like paint and stuff, and I don't like that to rough them up a bit though. Just lightly. Because sometimes you can really kind of see those those lines and stuff, but it's like the sandpaper, which just like weathers it a bit. I wonder if you could use some like washes and stuff too. If I've already done it to this one. I have done it a little bit to this one too. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe I do need to put some washes or something. We got our chairs. See, I need. You know what I need? You know what the set needs? It needs like those. What are those things which are like the special shelves? It's got like the rows of shelves, like the tiny little candles, and like rows of those like little candle kind of things. I wonder if you could make like a light up version of that somehow. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that. Because you want to have like teeny little candles, and like have a lot, like rows of them. Or even if it was just like a single row or something, that would be cool. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna have to work that out. That would be cool. All right. Lasers? Is it laser time? Oh, no, not quite. There's one more thing. Or do we save that for next week? No, I think it was cool because I was trying to think of like ways to kind of add verticality to things in like the cathedral setting. So the stairs are cool. So that's from the decrepit dungeon expansion stuff. But I was also really eyeballing these, which is from the scaffolding sets that he has. So they're like these modular scaffolding bits. I see they've got little chunks in there, little slots. You can make like cool little platforms and stuff. So that kind of stuff looks cool too. Almost like you've got like little balcony sections or something. Or if like the cathedral was like under construction or something. So we got some cool extra pieces. I thought that could be a really good way, especially if it's like a crumbling cathedral kind of thing. That could really be a nice way to kind of add some cool verticality, like extra verticality. I really like that, like they stack as well. So you got like these extra pieces that stack on top of each other. Is that right? I gotta really kind of clean these up a bit though, properly. So you can get some really nice tall ones. So that's pretty cool. So you're gonna have like a half under construction kind of thing. And see, that looks pretty neat. Yeah, I quite like the scaffolding stuff. Yeah, that was the last little extra bit. All right. That's cool. Now we've got a nice little setup here. Let's see if we can get some lasers on this thing. I don't know how this is gonna work. We'll try it out. Let's see. I'm gonna have to pull up the controller. Hang on. Before we do that, I'm gonna move the chat to this because I'll need that monitor. It doesn't recognize me. Okay. Got the chat back. All right. So now let's see if we can get some lasers going. We're gonna go dark. There we go. I don't know. Or maybe no. I don't think. No, I got too scared. Got too scared there. We'll just go to. Oh, I can't remember where it is. I'm looking at my my software over there. Let's see if I can get. Where's my laser? Where's my laser settings? Because I want to see if I can get like some pinpoints of light on this thing, simulating that like little candle kind of look. If that's possible. It's gonna be one of the last fixtures I added. I don't know what this is. Oh, it may have been way too long since I've done this. So I don't know what am I doing now. Am I getting anything? It's doing something. We might have to come back to this idea. I really like the idea of it, but man, it has been a hot minute since I've done any of this kind of stuff. I don't even know if I'm doing anything here. What's that? Nothing. I don't even know if I'm affecting it. None of this does anything. Oh, all right. I was gonna play with lasers. I don't think it's gonna work tonight. Damn. All right, but we did make some cool little terrain things. Like, I mean, look at that. That's pretty neat. I like that. Especially, yeah, you could kind of, you got a little fog going down there and stuff. You can make it really cool. Go like a green. There we go. Green, like cool little haunted thing. That's pretty neat. So I'm pretty happy with the stairs. The stairs are cool. And we've got, what else have we got? Come closer. Here we go. Yeah, we got some cool little scaffold things in there. That's neat. You can get some really cool like cinematic stuff too. I like that. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, that was fun. Thanks everyone for stopping by tonight's live stream. We do this every Monday night. So trying to destroy everything. Oh man, it's still trying to push this update on me. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep the signal strong. I'll see you on the next live stream. Peace out. Bye. Electricity. That now works. No. Oh my God. Ah, this is not how it's meant to be. Ah!